This is the list I wish I had when I was learning Arabic. It would have saved me so much time. Initially, I struggled to find reliable resources to look up words. The main challenge is that Arabic dictionaries are hard for beginners to use because Arabic doesn't have vowels written in. You generally have to look up words by their roots. Having access to a good dictionary is so key to your progress when learning a language. It can be a game changer. In this video, I'm going to run through the most valuable resources that I found and used for my own studies to look up and learn words. Ahlan ya ashabi, hi friends, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Qasim. I studied Arabic and Persian at Cambridge, and on this channel, I break down how to learn Arabic efficiently and effectively for beginners. I've learned loads of languages, and I want to help you out on your own language learning journey. Pretty much everything we're going to cover will be dictionaries and word lookup tools that can be found online and you can access anywhere. We'll start with resources for modern standard Arabic. We'll cover dictionaries, then some game-changing quick lookup tools. Then move on to classical and Quranic Arabic and what you can use for that. And in there is one of my favorite Arabic resources ever, so do stick around for that. First stop is going to be modern standard Arabic. Probably what most people need dictionaries for. When it comes to online dictionaries for modern standard Arabic, my go-to is the Oxford Online Arabic Dictionary. It's what I used most of the time while I was studying, and in terms of the online experience and usability of it, I think it comes out on top by far. And it's great for all levels of Arabic, from beginner right up to advanced. It's pretty intuitive. Generally, it has most things you need. It's got a good lookup system, and you'll generally find what you're looking for. It's pretty beginner friendly because you don't need to know the roots of the words to look them up too, which back in the day, especially with physical dictionaries like this one, you had to. You can pretty much just type in any word you come across and it will try and come back to you with something. So let me show you. You notice immediately when searching how user-friendly it is. It asks you to select the word you're looking for because obviously you won't be searching with vowels written in. This is going to be super helpful too when you see a word in a text and come to search it not knowing what the vowels are. Because obviously when you're reading most written Arabic, it's not going to have the vowels there. You can come across a conjugated verb, even with a direct object attached to it, like taktubuhu, and just type it in and often it will get it and it will show you how it broke it down. They even have conjugation tables there too, which is pretty nice. You'll see it also shows you the verbal noun, so the masdar, and the imperfect. It will show you plurals for words too. So kutub is obviously the plural of kitab, book. And it might not seem like there's that much to say here because this is exactly what you'd expect from a dictionary. Look up a word easily, see it in context in some phrases, see other similar words, see plurals, etc. It's just a great dictionary. It's got a great online experience, great lookup features, a good balance of beginner-friendly stuff, but also solid and comprehensive definitions being returned, which you would be surprised is actually not that common for Arabic dictionaries. So it is a paid subscription, and I know it's kind of annoying for me to mention a paid dictionary first, but I think it is just the best one out there, and it will save you a ton of time, more than the $20 or so a year it costs. And if you're at university, you might actually get access for free already with your university login, but it's fully worth it in my opinion. If you're studying Arabic seriously and want to be able to look up words with any regularity, which you obviously should do if you want to learn Arabic, I would just get it. That's my opinion. Okay, now the good thing is, if you are looking for great free dictionary resources, there's also some really decent options. It's just not quite going to be as easy to get the same quality of responses as Oxford Online. So let's run through word reference, al-ma'ani, quick lookup tools like Aratools, which is actually a really cool one if you haven't heard of it, along with some other ways to quickly look up things. And each of them have their uses. Let's talk about word reference first. In terms of a free dictionary, I think this is what I'd say is the go-to for most people if you want something free. It's a fairly reliable dictionary that's got clear and reputable definitions, so it's great for all levels, including beginners, and it's easy to use. You don't really get the same benefits of the Oxford Online Arabic Dictionary, offering suggestions for what matches your search. Like in Oxford, if you type in the 3 letters kataba, it could be you're looking for that root and the verb, or you could be looking for kutub, like the plural of kitab. You don't get that here. So you will want to try to search a bit more intelligently, but it's still good. One nice feature is how it clearly separates out the different usages and meanings for different contexts, so you don't get confused. And that will also help with finding the right word or meaning for what you're looking for. Another thing I love is that you can click on any word and it will look up that word for you. I think more dictionaries should do this, to be honest. It's really helpful. They also have these user forums where you can get additional guidance on usage, which is actually kind of an underrated feature of word reference, to be honest. Like if you can't quite find the right thing in the dictionary, someone might have come across something similar similar before and left it in the forum. But this can be hit and miss, so I'd watch out. Like, there are definitely randomers responding in the forums with wrong info sometimes. The potential drawback is that the Arabic dictionary, while it is solid, may not be quite as comprehensive as some of the other options. I'd say the interface, although it can be a bit dated, is actually really nice, minimal, clean, and pretty easy to use. So next up, al-ma'ani. So this is going to be your fallback option if there's a word you can't find somewhere else, or you're looking for specific, more specialized terminology. Generally, the more advanced you get, the more useful this becomes, particularly if you're doing translation type work, I'd say. But they have a massive database of Arabic to English and Arabic to Arabic definitions. That's the advantage of this site, the sheer number of definitions. But the definitions aren't always concise or that clear. It just throws a bunch of stuff at you, which is useful if you already know Arabic, but probably less so for beginners. This is a site I'd go to if I can't find something somewhere else for some reason. The interface is kind of cluttered as well with ads. And to be honest, I don't think it's that user-friendly, but it does have a few cool features. If you're searching around for stuff, you can see related words, or they have contextual examples too. If you're looking for usages in context, that's actually pretty helpful for finding the word you want. I think for specialized terminology and translation, it's useful because they have such a wide range of terms on here. The downside is that the definitions are probably going to be too concise if you need more depth. And when you go to this site, you do have to do a bit of work yourself. It's not like the Oxford Dictionary or even Word Reference really, where it gives you what you're looking for, generally in a nice, digestible way. If you are more advanced though, the Arabic to Arabic dictionary on here is also pretty good, and I used to use that sometimes too. So with those core dictionaries covered, let's talk about quick lookups. You're just lazy, busy, or need something really quick. The first one to mention here is Aratools. Now, I didn't actually know about this site before, but it seems really good. This is a dictionary that I think can be really valuable for anyone, but particularly beginners and intermediate level learners. Aratools is what I'd call a fast lookup tool that shows definitions, root information, all the basics that you need. And when I say fast, it's actually really fast, especially with the autocomplete. It can handle roots, conjugated verbs, plurals, direct objects suffixed onto verbs. It even shows you the form of the verb you look up. It also has this lookup by text feature where you can type in a sentence and see lookups word by word when you hover. I think that's a sick idea. The interface is also clean and pretty modern. The only drawback here, I think, is the definitions are going to lack depth for really complex stuff, or if you want to see things in context. But still, I think this is a super valuable resource. And when you want to look something up quickly and don't need the extra info, it's, I think it's really useful. They do have a mobile app too, which could be handy. In terms of other options, obviously there are options like Google Translate, etc. for quick lookups, and I often used to use that a lot. It's super handy when you're outside. Nobody wants to spend 20 minutes digging through a dictionary when you're just trying to understand a funny Arabic meme or something, right? You can just throw that into Google Lens even. But if you're actually trying to do work and look up words, a better option these days I actually think is ChatGPT. And let me show you why. You can basically type any Arabic word into ChatGPT, or even sentences or paragraphs, then ask it to analyze it for you and show you the meanings of the words, their roots, singular, plural. Just watch out though. Although this is incredibly powerful, it probably isn't going to be as accurate as established dictionaries, but treat it like a kind of Arabic tutor in training or something. So those are all great free online options you can use in different scenarios to try out, and you can mix and match, cross-referencing words across them. But as your skills progress, you'll likely need to move to something else, in my opinion, either Oxford or a more advanced dictionary. Because if you're a serious learner, you want to be able to look up words, get proper definitions with contexts quickly and easily. And with Arabic and the complexity of it, having a great dictionary option will help massively and save you loads of time. Now, talking about more advanced dictionaries, this is where our next option comes in, Edge Tal. Let's say you've looked something up in your dictionary of choice and you still can't find your word, or you're looking for even more comprehensive definitions of classical Arabic words and definitions. This is where Edge Tal comes in. And low-key, this is my favorite Arabic resource ever. When I first discovered this in 2017, genuinely, my mind was blown. It was my classical Arabic lecturer, Shadi, who mentioned it to us in Arabic literature class. But this resource is insane. Like, often if I was looking at Oxford online and couldn't find something, or I need to know more possible definitions of a classical Arabic word or whatever it was, this was the savior. So what is it? Edge Tal is a website that basically allows you to search multiple dictionaries in one go. So Hansver, Lane's Lexicon, Steingass, Lisan al-Arab, Quranic dictionaries, and others. These are some of the big boys, basically. Like, authoritative and essential reference material for anyone studying Arabic. And EdgeTile puts them all in one place. Now, if you get to the edgetile.net site, the one you are looking for is Arabic Almanac Mawrid Reader. So you type in the Arabic word and mostly it'll find the right page, or just the root straight up. Then you scroll down, find what you're looking for, or find the dictionary that you want. And the thing to keep in mind with EdgeTile is that it is geared towards intermediate or advanced learners, and it's really got more of a specific focus on Classical Arabic, as you can probably tell from the dictionaries it has available. So it can be a bit daunting at first if you're a beginner or only used to looking online, but you'll be glad to know about it when you need to delve deeper into the language. One of the huge benefits of it, though, is that because they have multiple dictionaries there from a single search, the platform allows you to compare definitions and get a richer understanding of roots you look up. It's kind of insane in my opinion. And the search is pretty good too, but you do need to know a bit about how to use an Arabic dictionary and look down through the roots and words, since it's just the PDF pages of each of the dictionaries that it shows rather than like the curated definition like Oxford Online. Now, EdgeTile is actually great for in-depth classical and Quranic Arabic words, especially if you're looking at stuff seriously or researching or translating. I love it. But if you're a beginner or looking for more of a quick reference and analysis of specifically Quranic terms and phrases, then another really cool resource for this would be corpus.quran.com. Corpus Quran basically breaks down each word in the Quran, offering translations and analysis. You can see the Arabic words, their English meanings, grammatical roles, and morphological forms. I think this site makes understanding a lot easier if your focus is on the language. There's a bunch of stuff on here too. One of the coolest features, to be honest, is the root word search. You can find every occurrence of a root throughout the Quran, which is great for seeing how different words are connected. Plus, there's this syntactic tree bank they have, which shows the grammatical structure of each verse visually to make it easier to grasp kind of complex sentences or any sentence you might be interested in, really. It's a really useful site if you're studying or just reading the Quran, because it puts a lot of what you might need in front of you and easily accessible. So I'm pretty sure with everything we've covered, you should be ready to go, or at least have a good idea of what to check out. If you like this video, perhaps you'll find this other video useful too. Lastly, an important thing to mention is you're probably going to want to grab some sticky like Arabic letters to put on your keyboard so you can actually type in words you want to look up. Otherwise, it's just a massive hassle. So just like type in something like Arabic keyboard stickers into Amazon and grab some. Anyway, if you found this video useful, then do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.